What's going on, everybody? Another day making pots. Working on another store order. Hey, what's up, Wanda? How are you? We're going to do the 2-pound pots today from saucers. The order I was working on yesterday. A lot to do. Close to 50 items. See how I fare. I don't know if I'll get them all done in the stream, but it will get them all done today. And then tomorrow I have to just do the 1-pound pots. Hey Gal, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Still showing your guys' handles. Some people might want to change those. Otherwise it'll just be a number. A couple letters and numbers. I think, well, I had conflicting things, but I read that that's going to be the new norm to protect from impersonation, so it's what it is. I'm doing well, thanks, Mom. Working away the day. I'm going to start with some basic full pots. Maybe switching a bunch of different shapes. Like I said, doing a lot of 2-pound pots and then saucers to match. Oh, no, Gil. Yeah, hope you feel better. I wish you a speedy recovery. No fun. Yes, we hope you get better soon. How's it going? No idea who you are. These handles, guys, it's just a bunch of letters. Yeah, I think you said that yesterday, Wanda. That's awesome. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Thrilled for you. It's a good thing. When do you get to meet? When do you get to meet them? Hopefully soon. No, Pepsi, I haven't had that urge ever. That's interesting. In fact, I don't think anything like that has ever crossed my mind, but yeah, certain things have crossed my mind, but no, I haven't had the urge. Robin says, nice pot. Hey, thanks, appreciate it. That took shape so fast. Yeah, this happens. I have to make a lot of these today, along with the matching saucers. To fulfill an order, I'm going to do a lot of different styles of pots, but right now I'm starting with this style. It's a traditionally very easy style to start with. Used to cook in those. Cool. In flower pots. But yeah, pictures. Acting, modeling, acting. I do actually have pictures of the WWE shoots that I was in. I was dressed as an Amish person fighting little people. I don't know, maybe someday I'll post those on my Insta. That would be funny to do. Take a picture of a picture. Yes. I mean, they need, you're right. Passerby, I would imagine they could use the idea. Yeah. Carrie says you're talented. Hey, thank you. I consider it learned behavior. Like I've done this just thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and just comes the thing. But I appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much. Well, these are all going to a store actually very near me. Dear to my heart, because they are the first store that purchased my pots when I was only 15 or 16 years old. I think I was 15 because I thought about it last night. Yeah, I must have been 15. I know I didn't have my license when I drove up there anyway and asked them, you want to buy my buds? The guy said, hey, you have the balls to come in here and ask? I'll take them all. Really like that. Now his son runs the shop. He's awesome. A little older than me. And I make a mess, but school after. It's not all that messy. I mean, yeah, look at my shirt. I guess it's from bigger pots, but you can keep it to a minimum on cleanliness. Cheers. See, this one has a bit of a, there we go, fixed. That's probably in your way. I do remember that, Shadow. Oh, and, Marigold. Oh, that's a very nice name. I like that. Gotta respect the craftsmanship. Thanks, Pepsi. Appreciate you. Forgot about earbuds. Now they're way too far away from me. I need to listen to some calming sounds while I make pots. Aside from just my voice. It was, Mr. Wolff. Absolutely. You are correct. I forgot about that too. You just brought it up. That's awesome. I haven't seen that one in a long time. I have to revisit that. It's been a minute. Or two. I mean, I saw it like a minute ago. I forgot. This is so satisfying to watch. Hey, thanks, Camille. Appreciate that. Pottery. Thanks for popping in. Welcome to. How is the weather today? It's better than yesterday. It's still a little bit breezy, but there's some sunshine out. That's good. How about by you? Is it similar? Hello to everybody that's saying hello. Welcome to. Animal Pottery said hi back. If your name's back. One more and we move on to a different style. Oh, I need to do scallop pots on here. That's gotta be done. It's raining a little, but it's not cold. Nice. The Lonely Sapling says, where do you get your stands from? I had these made years ago, and I had a bunch of them made. And I just cut them out. They were made off of a big sheet of metal that an engraver did. And then I cut them and literally put them onto a screw. Gives me a little grip to hang on to it. A long time ago, in a galaxy far away. Yes, we had that here, Wanda. Yeah, how's it going? Welcome to. Thanks for coming back. The most relaxing and laid back stream? I know. Nice. I don't know. We can get out of hand here sometimes. Maybe in the chat, but not here on camera, really. It is probably crazy scrolling through YouTube and the lives. And it's just crazy, and then it comes up. This guy quietly making pottery, talking to himself in his dungeon. I did that the other night. I don't normally go through the verticals. I did. I was quite surprised at what people were doing down here. To be put into that mix is pretty fun. One that says, "Oh no, Daniel, I'm so sorry." Yes, so sorry. Doing the same style, yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to be switching it up right now. I just made 5 of these. I'm a production potter, so I kind of make the same thing over and over again thousands of times. So, but this order, I have to do a batch. So this is just 4 of the same. Now I'm going to be switching over to a different style. All right. Is that, hey, hey, what's up, man? How are you? G'day to you. I'm guessing that's what everybody's handles are just showing instead of their quote unquote names. How large is this order? I don't know. Like a couple, few hundred pots? I don't know. I count, but then I kind of put that aside because that can get in the way of just doing sometimes. So I kind of count by the day and how many I have to make for that specific size. Because if you get it in your head, you're like, oh, I gotta do a few hundred pots. That's can slow you down, like mentally. So, but I think it's close to that, a couple few hundred. And then the next one is around the same. And I also have like an 80 pot order for some larger pieces that I'm making right now. A lot of work to do, guys. It's always a lot of work. It's good though. Usually don't need a third pull, but this one needs a little. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the scallop rim next. You guys have seen me make these before if you've been here. But a little bit different of a twist. It's just a very basic, clean version of what I normally make. Not too bad. All right, gotta go. See you soon. I'll take care, Nathaniel. Hope you have a good rest of your day. 200, yeah. A few hundred pieces. Today in the stream, I'm probably gonna do something around 50. And then maybe get back to stuff later. I obviously don't stream everything I do. There's a scallop. Just clean up afterwards. You wanted a very plain scallop, no lines or anything. That's the shape they've always bought from me. So. Usually put like a line in the rim and a line right here. have a kind heart. Hey, thanks. Can be from time to time. I appreciate your kindness. Andrew says, oh my goodness, watched you play on the 10th. You played a whole concert. Kind of just jammed around. Because if I play specific songs, it'll throw copyright. So when I play guitar. So I kind of just make up improv as I go. Once in a while, I'll give a little nod to a song here and there, see what it'll do, if we'll catch it. But thanks for rewatching, I appreciate that. Losing my mind. That would imply that I found it to begin with. A little taller than normal, that's alright. It'll sit down into the right height. So I do the next move. You can make the pot kind of like sit down and lose height if you go too high. Just kind of like push out more than you push in from the outside. And kind of just seats it into place. Audrey, oh my goodness. Audrey says you are an amazing man. Oh, thanks, Audrey. You're so kind. That's nice of you. Susie said hi, what's up? Welcome to you. Until my children you played for me, they thought it was pretty cool. Awesome, Audrey. What is that? Why do I not know what that is right now? Probably something I should know. Explain it to me, Bella. Sounds like a name I should know. Ready. Animal. Oh, okay. It's a huge guinea pig. It's a rodent of unusual size. Yeah. Are they round? Because I might be able to make one if they're round. Because it's a spinning wheel. Isn't it Australian? It sounds Australian. Why does it sound Australian? Type it out. Oh, I can't. My hands are covered in clay. Yeah, mine are some beautiful vase. Thanks. They're just flower pots, but appreciate it. It's very kind of you to say so. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So that's like what you look like. I like it. Princess Bride. Yes. Some people get my references. Some don't. I'm glad Audrey picked up on that. One person. The ROUS's. That higher Busa says we don't have animals that friendly here. Hey, you said it. You said it's real. I believe it. somewhere exotic. Yeah. Not up here in northeastern United States. Let's see, Harley Davidson says, why do you make those holes on the side? Though the pots that I put holes on the side are for orchids, because orchids like air and drainage. So they tend to thrive in pots that have holes. Yeah. I also make some pots that I carve out, decorative, for luminaries, which are basically permanent pumpkins, maybe you'd say, or art driven than that, though. Yes, that's what it's for. Restriction. You restriction. Yeah. See, I had the opposite. My father made me watch it more than that. He didn't make me. It was just the only thing that was on. He's only okay with things that have happy endings. So. Never read the book. Always wondered what was different. It could kind of be like a Forrest Gump thing where it's a completely different story. What did you say? Sounds like Australia? Oh, it just sound like a town in Australia. That's how I read it. It was an endearing thing, by the way. I don't know if you can tell by my New England sarcasm, but sometimes it doesn't come across correctly. Good job. A lot of things these days. Well, that's not these days, but it's all from a certain point of view, isn't it? Or Canada, what is this? The Canadians. What you turking about Canada for, eh? Thomas said, hey folks, what's up? A little desperate, are we? Oh, what I wouldn't give. Oh. Gotta mess up this pot right now, guys. Just the thoughts that provokes. Oh, what I wouldn't give. I'm gonna find a lass from Saskatchewan. It's just so oddly specific. Alright, I'm gonna look past that. Just okay. Dude, whatever. know there's 2 Australians in here that are just going, ah, for fuck's sake. Like I said, it's usually a chill stream. Sometimes certain things make the time go by differently. Yeah, Audrey might be onto something. I'm so lined up with like 20 jokes that I'm not gonna say. Just sometimes you gotta hold back. Just gotta move these off to the side, guys. It's gonna be just maybe 5 seconds. I know that's tough with today's attention span. These are for our store in Litchfield, Connecticut, called Litchfield Hills Nursery. They were the first store that purchased my pots all the way back when I was like 15 years old, and they've carried my pots ever since. So. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. I appreciate that today. I appreciate it every day, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, no, I don't fart really, especially on stream, Wanda. But thanks for the request. I mean, I know there's definitely websites that are into that. But that person was verbally farting. Yeah, where's her? I know he would have had a field day with that one, I'm sure. Which would have been fine. I'm sure. He'll be back. Got something out of it. Here going to be 91 Fahrenheit. Cindy said, yeah, wow, okay. That's warm. Thank you for converting it to freedom units for me. I appreciate that. That's what they're called. Because nowhere else is free. Love how people are referring it to that. It's like, nobody else uses it anymore. I can tell you that much. There's one other country, like, way out somewhere. You can tell I'm really good with geography. Yeah, I wonder what that is. I can't read in numbers like that in letters. Welcome to you. Yeah, I know, Audrey. I knew that. Again, my New England sarcasm doesn't come through sometimes. I made a joke out of somebody telling me to, you can make jokes. Yeah, Eric, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. It's a lovely day. See, Wanda now. I think Wanda's starting to understand making it. It varies from day to day, but it's rooted in very dark humor, which is not really appropriate for. I need to clean that up. Not really appropriate for my pottery channel. So I'm really bad at like family friendly humor. As you guys can tell. Maybe. Let's see. Hey Ben, I tried pulling up the walls as you told me, and it's working, but it still collapses on me, and so I never get the height I want to achieve. Do you have a solution to this? I would suggest to pull up your walls evenly the whole time. So if it's very slow, so be it. But being even and not too thin at the top. So if your pots are too thin at the top and too thick at the bottom, that sounds like what the problem is for you. But I'm just assuming it's usually that way around. So all that is really telling me is that you're moving the material. So that's a good thing. So I would just keep trying and keep trying to do it evenly. So on the first pull, if it's thick, I'll even do this one slower than normal. So right here, everything's the same. All the way down, the bottom, and everything all the way. So it's always the same. And the second pull, you do the same. Just make sure that the bottom is even and the top is even. You do not want it too thin at the top. If you're having any issues, just slow it down and you'll get there. Hope that helps. Oh, your thing's very beautiful. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. I like this. Feels good. Yeah, this is a very old profession. And I stopped counting what I was doing. Of course I was. Chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. For that shape, let's do a different shape. Move on to the rope rim. It's time for the rope rim, everybody. Alright, can we get a... Sure, it's just my name. Just Ben Wolff and a number 2. That's how easy my branding is. But I'll do that. I'll do a close-up of the pot after we're done with this one. How about? I stop it and spin it the other way with the sponge because the way that the rope is spinning, if I did it the other way, it would leave a, would probably rip away a bit of the rope. So this is just accentuating and cleaning it up. So there's the rope rim and my name. There you go. You might have. Are you sad about that, Wanda? Mm-hmm. Just wondering. Maybe he did, Audrey. Well, you know what? Maybe he did. What's up? Welcome to you. Hello back. Your name isn't back, but maybe it is. Thank you so much. I'll keep practicing and hopefully get there. You'll get there. It just takes a lot of practice. That's really what it is. And don't be discouraged. Like I said, and I told you, the reason why it's falling, my guess is because it's very thin at the top, which means you are moving the material. So you are progressing and you're getting there. So whenever people are learning and they're making a pot and it just drops on them, you know, because they're pulling too much clay, it's actually a good thing. Because they need to know that area of where the pot will break. Be able to move on so it doesn't. Hey, what's up, Joey? How are you? Lou? Say hi, what's up? Again, Wanda. You know I'm kidding. How long did it take you to make your first one perfectly? I don't really remember, to be honest with you. My dad had me on the potter's wheel before I was 1 year old, so 1 year old. Right? So, as far as a perfect, I am a firm believer that you will never make a perfect pot. You have one that you personally like the best, but I don't know if there's such thing as complete perfection in handmade. I don't know. So the ones that I was happy with, I have ones that we kept when I was 3 years old that I really enjoy. It shows I was able to pull up the walls and make them even all the way up. It was functional, so. Maybe less water? Yeah, that could be it too. I really think that without seeing it, it's just my assumption that it's a typical thing of making the second portion of the pot in height too thin, and then it starts to go and goes down. But you very well might be right, yeah. You don't want to use too much water, and it also depends on the clay that they're using. Some clays do not stand as well as others. So, if you're going for taller, it usually is harder to do than it is to go wide. If you're told it is. If you're not told, then you never knew and had that pressure put on you. Yes, that sounds about right. I felt my pot was uneven. I'm pretty sure you're right. Okay, there you go. I've seen it happen many, many times with people. So that was my initial guess. But all that means to me, again, is you're doing a good job. You're just moving too much material and you're leaving too much at the bottom. So you just have to push to make it even the whole way, the whole time. Well, good job on you, though. You're getting there. And let me know how it goes. That's amazing, 3 years old. Yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't know any different. I usually break out the photo. I don't know where it is down here. Did I get rid of it? I don't think so. I'm gonna push it off to the side after I get joked too many times about it. Yeah, you could be right too, Gail, though. Jasmine, or no, sorry, Yasmin. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but how much water are you using? Do you feel like you're using a lot of water? Like you keep reaching in for the water bucket? That very might be an element to it as well, Gil. Gil might be right too. Yeah, we both might be right, Gil, right? Charles says, hi, what's up? If you added water, could you turn plant? I don't know. I've gotten that question a lot. Maybe I should, be that guy with no kids that goes into a store asking, do you have any Play-Doh to try out? I would assume not, but I don't know. I played with clay when I was younger, no Play-Doh. Gail says, in my beginner classes, they gave us heavily ground clay. Okay. There's a bit of grit to it and strength. I threw quite a bit of porcelain the other day, which I haven't done in a while. That was quite fun to throw. Made some very thin items to use in the high fire, making some celadon stuff, by the way. I'm probably going to go with celadon over it. But I have another 2 boxes of porcelain right there, which it's just a whole different feel, that's for sure, but haven't done it in a while. But was able to throw just fine with it. I did go a little slower than I normally do, to test where the grabbing points are, for that's in terminology, how much pressure I could use with it. Thank you. I'll be sure to let you know when I get, thank you so much. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know too. I'm actually truly interested in your progress with it, so wish you the best of luck. You said don't be discouraged by anything. That's the biggest key, I would say. I'm doing well, Charles. Thank you. How are you? I do feel like you use a lot of water because the lump of clay kept drying. Okay, there we go. So, Gail, I think we're both right. I guess one of the ways to describe it with clay, and I'm just going to be, I guess, arty about it, but clay has a serious memory. So whatever you do to it, it's going to remember that action done to it. So if you push in too hard at a spot, it's going to remember you did that, and it's going to kind of always be there unless you kind of work your way out of it. It's not like you can just go back and set, well, you can break it down and re-wedge it and all this stuff, but it has a memory, and if you do something to it, like at this point, you can knock it off the center, this is fine. It's not going to really remember that, but when you start pulling up the walls, it's going to remember every little nuance of push and pull that you did to it. Doing well. Awesome, Charles. Yeah, it's warm. Very humid, I would assume, too. Oh, it's dry. It's very dry right now down there. Right? Guys, thank you so much for the 83 likes. I appreciate it. Um, have a good day. See you next time. All right. Thanks, Ego. You take care, man. Have a good, really early morning, right? Thank you for popping in today and your kindness. Always appreciate you. Sorry, there's always like the last comment I always can't see because there's a thing in the way. I kind of feel like it would be therapeutic to do clay, Joyce says. It can be when you're doing it. When you're doing thousands and thousands of pots a year, it's a totally different vibe. It's not a negative one. It's a very compressive. So everything's compressive. It's just straight compression all day, all the time. But if you're doing it as a hobby for fun, like I would definitely say it's therapeutic. It can be, as long as you're okay with failure. Because if you're like so dead set on this is going to happen, this is whatever, and it doesn't, then that can change your whole mindset on it. This last one, maybe I'll make an extra. That, yeah. Let's go for both. Enough. Yes, thank you for popping in. Always appreciate you. Best of luck on your pottery journey. Like I said, keep me posted on how the progression of it is going. And thank you for popping in today and your kindness as well. How do you clean your shirt with all the clay on it? So I go outside with all the shirts that I have that are covered in clay. And I put them on I guess the short answer is just a hose. But you have to get all the clay out before you put it in an actual washing machine. So basically you can hand wash it in buckets, or if you're like me and have a lot of woods and land, that doesn't matter. It's clay, it goes back in the earth. I just put it onto a chair and hose it until the clay comes out. Wet it down first and then blast it with high pressure. Wring it out, and then put it in the washing machine. If you put clay in the washing machine, it will most certainly ruin the washing machine. It'll clog the pipes. A lot of different negative things could happen. Bianca said hi. Welcome to. Hi from Switzerland. Hello. Hello from the States. Iggy. What's going on with you? Welcome to. Moving right along, guys. This is good. You're good. I'm gonna have to switch over to making squat versions of these pots in a minute. These are just kind of like full versions, same height, same width. Now I need some squatter versions, which some nurseries consider azalea pots. I have no idea what that means. Closed captioning. off the side. 1 second. Those. Okay, just need a sip of water. We can move on to the next thing. I also need to clean up the tools. I need different tools for these squatter pots. Squat pots. Sip of water. I'm ready to go. Gotta stay hydrated for safety's sake. How long have you been? What's this, Joe? How long, or do you glaze, and when do you glaze? How many fit in your kiln? I do glaze, and it really depends on the size of the pots. But we try to make a lot of little things to fit in as well. So it depends on the firing. I'm going to be doing a larger glaze firing down at with my father's kiln. He's got a big outdoor reduction kiln. Should be doing that pretty soon here. So gotta wait for the right weather for that. And in that one, I don't know, there'll be like 54-pound pots or so, something like that. It's a pretty large kiln. Still need to make some of those big two-piece pots to go with. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Cheers to you guys, by the way. I'm gonna check. Honestly, well, yeah, it's pretty big kiln for the glaze stuff. I just want to check something, guys. Yeah. Alright, wine pots. Wow. Almost just went right back to that same shape I was doing. Let's do the squat versions. You can tell. That's an unusual comment. I haven't had that one before. Well done. I don't know. I think you just have I don't know. You might have a problem. I know. I don't know if she saw the comment that popped in before and then was taken out. That's hilarious. I agree. The timing was epic on that. I almost deserve to see it. These are my true fans that are in here hanging out. I almost deserve to see. Oh. 100 likes, guys. Appreciate it. And we're very close to 7,000 subs, I believe. So everybody should subscribe, and we'll be there, I think. I don't normally like to ask for that thing, but if you like what you're watching, hit the subscribe button. We'll get to 7,000 subs then. A bit of a rally. 7K, yo. Yes. Imagination's spot on. No, the comment did come in, and it was there for a second or two, so I just could have seen it, and then played off. But yes, for the pot, it is, Audrey. This size works very well for many different items, or plants, so. And this size, I don't know, I personally, I always picture cacti in it. You also just do like one little amaryllis bulb. You could do tons of things. Endless amounts of things. I forgot to ask how you were doing today, Mr. Passerby. I hope everything is going well for you. It's always a pleasure to see you in here, and I thank you very much for always being in here, man. You're much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't smoke that stuff. But yes, you can grow weeds in it. Most weeds are actually considered plants somewhere. Like geranium. That's an actual African weed. There. You put geraniums in it. I don't smoke that wacky tobacco. What are you making? I'm making flower pots. How are you doing? Welcome to you. I could. You could. I don't know. It has a bit of more of a taproot. You might want a taller, and more so like probably a 2-gallon pot or so. Would be my recommendation to have any yield. It was a skip from SNL. Was it? Was there a pottery involved? There you go. There you go. Mac. It was much better said than what I did. Shout out to Mac. Great one. Not everything flowers either, though, so I would say I would just change it to plants. Weeds are just plants growing in the wrong spot. I really like that. Audrey says, that might be funny today. Man, you might be. Well, good. Woke up very early. Oh, wow. Yeah. I did not wake up early today. For some reason, I was up very late. But got a lot of stuff done, so we're good. Welcome to. I have no idea what you wrote, but welcome to. Hey, Jam, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to you. How are things? Hope you're doing well and all that good stuff. Have you been making pottery lately? Art says, I hear puppy feet. I'm sure you did. That's Buddy. It's so beautiful. Hey, thanks so much. I'm gonna butcher your name, so I'll just call you Had. Thank you so much, Had. I appreciate you. No, JM Clay, the streams have been showing your handles, your ats. So that's what's been going on. What's up? Welcome to. No idea what you just wrote either. Hi, welcome to. Just gonna start waving hi back to everybody because it's kind of hard to read everybody's handles when it's at A2211144444562 says hello. I'm Winona, and I'm from Iran. Well, welcome to Winona. Hope you are having a lovely evening. Would it be? doing? I do not know. I need to get rid of that rope and not have it near me because I'm probably going to use it. Anthony says hello, welcome to Sabrina. How are you? Good afternoon to you. It's nice to see you in here, Sabrina. Is that gonna be permanent? I've read different things, but you can change that. So you can go into your channel and then select your handle, which is your @ so, and you can change that to be basically your name. I've heard that they are gonna keep it that way to protect people from impersonating other people. So I don't know, but that's what 1 or 2 places I looked up said, and that's what they were talking about. So we'll have to find out. Be easier for me if people's handles were their actual names, but there's a lot of people named the same thing, so people are gonna have their own unique thing for that. I think it might. They also said there was a thing they were trying out, so I don't know. Because some strings have it, some strings don't, and mine's one that they must be trying it out. It makes it a little less personable because I can't really discuss right with the person who wrote if their handle is not the same as their name. So, yeah, if it's basically the same, then you're good. Hey, hello, random. Welcome to you. How are you today, Randers? Hello, random 5198. It's very nice to see you in here. Hello, random. My name is Reed. Yeah. Yes, I do too. I think it's a great name. Because when you wrote, I think I might be funny today. It's just like just seeing your name pop up is kind of does that anyway. Hannah says, hi, how are you? I'm doing well. Rory says, hilarious. You're always hilarious. Guys, thanks again for all the likes today. I appreciate it. Like I said, I think we're pretty close to 7K subs. Just need a few more. I don't know what it's at, but my hands are dirty. Maybe somebody can click on my channel page. Tell me what it says. It'll be fun to hit 7K with you guys while we're live. Always nice to move on up in the YouTube world. Okay, just have to move these off to the side. I am most certainly not done. So bear with me while I drop these. Read my comments. What do you mean read my comments? Ten more, okay, 10 more subs. Sorry, Halloran. I missed it. It's the 5198 throwing me off. It's all this handle stuff. 10 more subs to 7K, guys. There you go. Hit subscribe. Help it out. Help the channel out. Because we only need 10 more. There's 48 people watching, unless they're all subs. Hey, Country Cover. 6.99 subs. Yep, that means 10 more, right? Funny bunch. Yeah, I mean, funny how? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you? What's going on, Country Carpenter? 7819. Hope you're doing well. Pleasure to see you in here. Always appreciate you popping in. Tiny said hi. Sith. Hey, that's okay, that handle right there. So good. In fact, if I was trying to create a gamer tag or something, I very well might have looked up to see if I could have been Sith for brains, Sith head, you know. That's pretty good. Good. Thanks, you too. Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Always appreciate you here. I'm just working on this order. This is probably the somewhat larger portion. For the size of the pots. So I'll have to get, not the size, the amount. I'm doing all of these, and then I will be doing all the saucers to match these as well during the stream here. Audrey says, when you put the hole in the bottom, first thing. So I'll go through what I do, actually. I don't know if you've been in the chat while I describe. So this is a bat, which is a false bottom. There's two little pins here, with holes right here. And that connects to it, enabling me to pick up the pot. Next, the center of the clay. which you probably know that by now. And then the first thing I do after centering is create the drainage hole. So I go all the way down the bottom, I lift up about 1/8 of an inch, a little bit more, or so like a quarter, and I pull out and I create the base with a drainage hole. Then push out, push in, create the lift, the first pull. This is basically a 2-pull pot. Probably could get it done in one if I was aggressive with it. And then I rib out, which is basically pushing against the rib and then just smoothing it out. And every move, I compress that top of the rim. I don't know what you wrote, Martha Perez, but welcome to you. And then this is just a little cutter that I have, which creates a little bit of a bead. I smooth out that bead, I flare out the rim, compress again, and I use a little 45-degree angle cutter that I made, and that relieves some of the trimming, majority of it. You don't have to really worry about the drainage hole and whatnot. Clean up the sides, make sure there's no spot where it'll be sharp. Get all the water out of the inside. And every time I go in with the sponge, I compress the base again and again. Compression is key. We're done. And then we just stamp my name and a number. And this is a number 2 because it's 2 pounds of wet clay used, and I use that for determining my pricing system. I do everything by poundage. So there we go. I know that was a little more than when do you do the drainage hole. No. Hey, Glitch! Glitch is here. Glitch is the first person to ask me to do a flip. So here's a flip for Glitch. There you go. Ready for you, Glitch. It's out of the way. I already put a bet on. Welcome to you. You may make it easy. Oh, thanks. Tom, hey, thanks for the super chat. Here's a tip since I can't order to the UK. Oh, that's so nice of you. I wish I could. I'm so sorry that I can't ship to the UK. You have some amazing potters in the UK, though. You have the Keelings, the Witchford Pottery. You have Gabriel Nichols, who I would most certainly look up. But thank you so much, everybody. Let's get some W's in the chat for Thomas. I appreciate that so much to you. So I'll have a pint on you, huh? Thank you. Actually, I probably won't. If I was in England, I would have a pint with you. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Most appreciated. How do you release it? So the pot ends up drying, and when it dries, it just pops right off. On bigger pots, like 10 pounds and bigger, I cut underneath. That way it can be dried more evenly to avoid any cracking. Thomas, again, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got some W's. Yeah, there's an actual 2 U's right there. I like that. Shuriken, what's up? How are you? I'm making pots for an order. I'm almost done with the pots, and I have, or with these 2-pound pots, and I have to switch over to doing a sausage for them. know, let's do the pots that we started with. Just in the squat form. I think I put a line right there. That's what I did do. I recall. Gordy is my son. So hi, what's up? Welcome to you. Doing pretty well. Yes. Hey, wait. I have to do. I don't know. I don't even want to count. I have to do a lot. But we're gonna, as you know, saucers fly by. I already made a lot of pots today. Hands ripped open. Nah, I don't have any super glue down here. You know, all I'll do is just stuff clay in it. That usually does the trick. I don't want to get a lot of blood in the pot because sometimes it leaves red streaks when fired. And these are pre-ordered, so I don't think they want any red streaks. Doing pretty well. Daniel said hi, welcome to. It's hard to read everybody's name like that. It is the thing about making pots non-stop is your hands tend to crack very easily. But luckily, I don't really feel much in my hands anymore after all the years of this. Except for things that are hot. Because all the stuff gets ripped off my hands. Because it's basically like sandpaper all day. I go to pick up something hot and I'm such a wimp with it. It's too funny. Love your live streams. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah. Put cement in it. I usually use super glue, but I don't have any down here. And that usually is like a 10-minute wait. Used to make a thing. I don't even know if they still have it here in the States. I thought I'd heard they got rid of it. Called New Skin, which is basically super glue. And cement dries your hands extremely comparative to clay. So satisfying. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad I could be of service. Say the patina promise how to develop is already forming. I love it. It brings character to the pot. Awesome. Yeah, that's my favorite part about the pot is that how they patina, especially the gray. They patina. Just so, yeah. It really depends too on your water, your soil, what you're using. If I planted up a bunch of stuff and left them outside, the patina usually ends up being, in a very low light situation, ends up being very mossy, which I just love it. I wish these pots would all be just completely covered in moss. And in person, my customers love that as well. So. majority of them. Right. So move these off to the side. We'll be right back. 1 second. Did you know I'm in South Africa, Western Cape? I think you mentioned it, but I can't tell because the names are showing the ats and not your display name anymore. So I do remember you, or something. Yes, I remember your name. And I do, now that you say it, I do remember you're in South Africa, Western Cape. Well, welcome to you. I appreciate you watching today. I have to see about encouraging moss growth. Well, it's low light stuff, so it really depends. There's no, I mean, there are people that take moss spores and put them in yogurt and wipe them on the pots and stuff. There's a whole thing about it, but you don't have to do any of that. It'll just give it time. It'll do it on its own, for sure. If it's in full light, well, you're in Atlanta. You have a lot of moisture in the area, in the air. So if you were in like New Mexico or Arizona or something, I would say that it would probably take a bit longer. I always wanted to try a moss milkshake. It's interesting, isn't it? Yes, Gail, you take care. I hope you feel better. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you feel better. Speedy recovery, okay? Thanks again, guys, for the 137 likes today. That's very awesome of you. I appreciate that. All the new people here, the new subscribers, all that stuff. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna move this off to the side. We're gonna have a quick drink of water. All drink together. We move on to saucers. Then just move these tools off to the side. Much easier not having any clutter. I'm doing these. So the squat pots that I just was making, they need to have the next size up saucer. And the 2-pound pots need the 2-pound saucer. So just regular. Bit confusing again as always. That was Gail. What's wrong? Ah, she just doesn't feel good. Hey, what's up? William Buddy. Hey, there you go. My dog's name, Buddy. Do you ever do pottery every day? Yeah, do something to do with pottery every day. 7 days a week. It's my job. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, let me just reset. For some reason I'm getting a slow thing here. All right. Is it gonna load up? I don't know what the deal is. Cheers to everybody watching. Thank you for hanging out today. I'm not done yet. Now I gotta do the saucers. It's always nice to put an Altoid after I've talked so much shit today. All right, it's saucer time. Let's get on with it. Do you run dehumidifiers? Sure do. Yes. Certain times of year I really don't need them, but I'm gonna go with the 4-pound saucer. In the past, guys, we've timed these, but by doing so, it actually took longer to make them. They're sitting around waiting for the next person to start their stoplight. These are basically, I don't know, 30-second items to make. Better skedaddle, man. Take care. Enjoy sauce shop. Yeah, thanks so much, Shirkin. Appreciate you popping in, man. Hope you have a good day yourself, all right? Be well. Yeah, I mean, it's spelled out correctly. Carpenter says you're fast and smooth. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, these, you know, I really feel like I probably could make close to 1,000 of these in a day if I had somebody preparing the clay and I had enough bats and I had somebody taking the pot away from me. I feel like I could probably make 1,000 of these in a day if I had to, which actually would be really nice to do because I'd have some saucers in stock ready to go. Be a fun thing to try someday. Hey, Dragon, what's up? How are you? Well, that's amazing. Thanks, Wanda. The challenge. I mean, I'm setting the bar kind of high for myself. I mean, the most pots I ever made was a 1 pound um, pot, and I made 350 of those. But um, it wasn't this. It wasn't saucers. These go by quickly. They're basically plates. I mean, a lot of people make their plates to look exactly like these, so like that. It's just a constant motion thing. But that's such is the life of a production potter, right? Pretty good, Nick. Yeah, I made a batch of 2 pound flower pots, and I'm making all the saucers to match with these right now. So that's what I did in the stream today so far. Here, make it easier to grab. See all these little guys go. They're talking to himself. You make spoon rest, yeah. I mean, I could easily, turn these into. You could use these for that. If I glaze them, they're used for. I use something different than glaze with these because. Glazing all these would be massively expensive and not really work for what they need to do their job. If they're glazed, they still actually could sweat, so that needs not to happen for saucers. It's probably microwave safe. Yeah, the glaze stuff that I use is microwave safe, absolutely. Yep. Dishwasher, microwave safe. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Action? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for all the likes today, guys. Oh, right. That is being taken out of the kiln right now. I believe that's being taken out of the kiln, so. If the kiln's unloaded, I don't know if if my darling unloaded it yet. I could do that afterwards as well. And I forgot to ask, how was your day, Ceramic Dragon? Hope your day is treating you well. The bowl still needs to be fired a second time, but the biscuit is in the biscuit fire, so. Yeah, it'll be fun to see when it's completely out and done. I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to do the stoneware firing. I hope in the next week or so, but that's a wild one. I have to pretty much stay up full 24 hours with it. We'll have to glaze everything, put it all in the kiln, fire up the kiln, and then pretty much hang around that kiln for about 16 hours. Well, hey, what's up? How are you? So sometimes I go live during that and just hang out with people. It's such a long process, and then the next day, when the kiln is off, I finally go home and get some sleep. It ends up being a bit of a job. And I have to be like, feel like completely, you know, how last time I did it, it was just under freezing, so it was all right. Being outside that long was fine. And a little wine or something, keep you warm. It's a long process. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. So that's why I always say, like, when people say, like, oh, you're just on the wheel all the time. It's like, if I was on the wheel the whole time that I do things, I mean, be insane. As you can see how many pots get thrown here. So you're a baker too. Not really, no. Okay, well, that was the sausage for the bigger pots. Now it's time to do the sausage for the smaller ones. Those 10 saucers happen quick. It's always a good thing. Tomorrow I have to do the 1 pound pots for this order. And the saucers. And I do believe I have some 1 pound pots already aside, so we will see what I actually have to produce once I'm done with this. All right, take care, Joey. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Very nice to see you in here. Thanks for your kindness as always. At Poopy. Hey. What's up? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to you. How's it going, at Poopy? I played a couple streams ago. I don't have it set up today, and I didn't have it set up yesterday. I'll drag it back over shortly at some point, guys. Patient. I don't remember the app. See, it's showing you the app. What's the name without the handle? Actually, I can click on that to find out. But my hands are covered in clay. I remember most people's names, but now it's all handles. I'm having trouble remembering that. Thank you guys for all the likes. Appreciate it. Ow! Oh, of course it's oh. There you go. What's up, Max? How are you? See? How am I supposed to know that? Do you remember? That's why you wrote, do you remember me? Or were you just referencing all of the other normal messages you got? Do you remember me? How long have you been doing that? Are you married? Could you make something phallic? What do you make right now? Is that clay? Is that bread? I just didn't know the handle, dude. Where's our memory? No, I never heard you. I don't remember him. I just lied. I have no idea who you are. in Sweden. I don't believe it. Hello. You were help instead. Hello. I mean, hello. Hello to you. Welcome to you. Or maybe I was wrong. Hang on here. Hang on, Poopy, before you get a... Yeah, what do you mean? What are you asking if I remember you? Do you remember the last year? Or maybe it's not oh dot. Hang on a second. Did have one. Good, good. Corey. Boo. It's going well, thanks. How are you doing? That is how saucers fly by. Not too much water. I think Gail's one that pointed that out. Like how much water I use. That's not much for. That was a lot of pots. Amazing. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. So we were just there, guys. I don't know if we hit it. I don't think we hit 7K subs, so guess we're not celebrating today about the 7,000, but we'll have to do that tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch tomorrow, definitely subscribe. I will be back on around the same time. Somewhere around 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I would assume. Oh, Ella Random says one more. One more sub. Come on, guys. One more sub and we hit 7K. Look at that. Maybe we will be celebrating. You never know. Congratulations. Was it? Is it 7? Did we get one more sub? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's gonna unsubscribe anyway in an hour. Is it a woohoo? Do we have a woohoo? One more. That's all I see. Hang on, let me press the. Let me see. Hang on. If I reload, I might be able to see what it is. Hey, it says 7K. Thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. That's awesome of you. 7K. the big 7K, I know, right? It's not big for YouTube, but I appreciate every single 7,000 of you that subscribe. That's it's very nice. Just to know that there's like 7,000 people in the world that potentially want to watch what you're doing is a very nice thing. So I appreciate you guys for subbing. Let's let's do a celebratory 7K pop. I'm not gonna smash my face in the pot like I did for 1,000 and 5,000. That'll be at 10,000. So leave a comment in the chat. Do you want me? Should I make a vase or a larger flower pot? Let's go with that. A vase or a larger flower pot. One of a kind item. I'm gonna make something one of a kind to celebrate. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat, and then I will proceed to make that selected item. Vases are always fun. Flower pots are my thing. I'll get the clay ready. Okay, we have one vase. It's 1 or 2 more subs than you. I know, yeah, you're getting there though, Pastor Bob. So you guys just let me know in the chat which one. Go for it. Go big. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll get more clay. Hang on. Let's make a 10-pound pot. Alright, so I make 10-pound pots all the time, but this is time to celebrate. 25. The clay's too hard for 25. I have to do a batch of reclaim to do that. Let's soften it up. Let me do 10. I could definitely throw a 10-pound or a 25-pounder. There's no pressure with this. It's only 10 pounds. Let's do it. What if I... wonder why. Who wrote the book of pottery? Thank you guys for all subscribing today to hit me up with 7K subscribers. Clay's farting at me. A little air bubble in there. You hear it? When I said it. Yeah. Well, I already put a drainage hole in it. Damn it. And I ran out of normal bat, so I'm throwing it on a bat that is a bit wobbly right now. So I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. There's some clay in there. We're good to go. I didn't. I made the clay do that. That's what these fingers do. They make the clay do things. Apparently I made the clay do that. Do whatever you're into, you know? You are right, Audrey. Probably. I'm doing fine and dandy. You just watching in the background? Yeah. Nice. It's huge. Yeah, it's not that big. Thank you, though. It's just still the same moves as the other sizes. Basically 2 poles. I think I did a 3rd pole actually, so 2 or 3 pole. It's a 3 pole roll usually. And then 2 ribs. For like the 25-pound pots and up, I end up usually probably doing like 3 to 4 poles. So. Does clay get under your nails? No, I don't have any nails. Literally. I have nails, but it's not really any way to get under them. So because this is made on a bat that, or a false bottom that is not really all that good, I am going to cut this top underneath before I remove it from the wheel. I'm not done with it yet though. I'm going to play. So this is basically the split rim, because you see, I don't know if you could see it from the angle. Well, now I can tell. This camera has been completely off kilter. Everybody thinks I've been making crooked pots all day. Ridiculous. Shout out to everybody that didn't tell me that the thing is crooked. It's not the pot. It's the damn camera. Is that better? Or now it's crooked? Dude, I don't know. Whatever. That is hilarious. All these people watching are like, he's making like Leaning Tower of Pisa replicas all day. X says, wow, yeah, I don't need to. Oh, thanks, Country Carpenter. I just tilted, you just tilted your head the whole time. Oh my God. I finally look over and see what's happening on the camera. Never even noticed, random, huh? Alright, so let's do the split rim scalloped. This is a big seller in this size down at the shop, and I know I needed more of them, so what better thing to do than make them with you guys for celebration of 7,000 subs, so I appreciate that. Are you making a live stream tomorrow? Yes, and I'm going to try to line up the orientation of my camera so it actually looks like the pots are not on an angle. Oh, that's so funny. It's like taking a picture at the ocean and just the ocean's it's like every wedding picture we have. Because the photographer was a bit drunk. My name. And then 10 pounds. Number 10. We're going to clean that up. I just said I was going to cut under it and I didn't. There we go. That's that. Just, right. I've always wanted to do this. It looks so therapeutic. Yeah, it can be. Absolutely. I think you should try it if you're interested. Maybe try a course. That way you can see if you like it or not. And then you don't have to do like a huge investment because a lot of this stuff is very expensive. These wheels now are like 3,000 USD. The kilns are in the 7,000 range. It gets going. And now clay isn't really cheap anymore either, so. Just tilt the phone. It is even worse now. Yeah. It's funny because on the, yeah, let me pull up, yeah, it's. Oh man. Which way do I need to go here? Like that? No, I need to go the other way. Oh, this is so fucked. So I went to the right with that. How did that work? Just making it worse and worse. Hey, there we go. There we go. YouTube backwards. Yeah. It's better. Thank you, Audrey. Clay, I've been throwing all morning. 10 pounds is my max now. Nice. At 71. You came with my computer, so it's nice. Good for you. So you're, hey, thank you for popping in. Hey, 10 pounds can make some really nice big pieces, so that's nothing. It's nothing to bark at. I mean, in one piece throwing, I think the biggest I did was 40. But I mean, anybody can throw that, but you have to be able to throw it well. So, so it actually will dry and fire and everything. So, yeah, this is about, I don't know, looks like it's about 13, maybe 14 inches. I don't even know where my measuring tape is, whatever. It's about that. Hey, Carol, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. The wheel is spinning backwards. I could put it on reverse. Should I just leave it on reverse and then we can all have a chat again? Do one of those lives. You're directionally challenged. So what happens is on YouTube, if you're using the screen, it flips it. So if you're using the selfie cam, so I flipped it around and I'm using the other side, but I can't see myself on. I'm like looking at just a camera right now, so I can't see what it actually looks like. So, but yeah, I guess I'm directionally challenged. All right, nah, don't do that. Did I miss what clay you're using? I'm using a stoneware clay body. It's got a bit of sand in it. Yeah, it actually, Audrey, it gets weird. So if you go live, everything you are doing, it's just a mirror image. So it made me look like I was a left-handed thrower, and that all my clothing that had words on it were completely upside down and backwards. Just backwards rather, mirrored. So, yeah, Hell Random says nah. Alright, well, I don't have to. I was just going to leave the stream going and let us all chat together. But, I guess not. I guess that'll be that. Unless you guys want to do that. Would you like me to leave the stream going? It'll just be the pot spinning. Let me know in the comments. If not, off it goes. I'll join you in the comments for a little while. I'm wave 8 of the song. Nice. Carol says I made a shitty 1 pound pot this weekend. Nice. Hey, that's something. Good for you, Carol. You can do. You can do it. You can do it, Carol. Yes. We know Pastor Pi can do it, but do we know that Carol can do it? I think Carol can do it. That might be your favorite, that one? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to see the, I don't know, the way it's set up. It's hard to get a good camera angle here. I have that thing against the wall, so. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we got a fish, dude. Totally do. All right, I'll see you guys in the chat. Let's go, buddy. What are you doing? He doesn't want to come down. He doesn't want to come down. Come on, buddy. There he is. Hi. Hi. What's up, you wild man? They wanted to see you. They wanted to see you. I don't know if you can see you over here. You sit. Oh, you sit. Yes, good boy. Yeah. Yes, good boy, you crazy bastard. Oh, daisy. Oh. This is Buddy. Yeah, this is Buddy. So now you get to see him. Yeah, say hi. You say hi. That's him. He's a handsome guy, isn't he? He is one handsome pottery puppy. That's what I say. I don't know if he likes being on, I think 50, 60 pounds. Pottery puppy. Yeah, oh yeah. He's a good boy. I got him to come in. He's 2 pounds lighter because he just let out a duker. Just kidding. Too much information. That's him. That's him. That's Buddy. Okay, buddy. I know you want to get down. You want to be getting down. Oh, it's okay. You good boy, you. Oh, you good boy. You kiss. Oh, what you had? Oh, there we go. That's him. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the subscribers. Do you thank them too? Oh, hold on. You want me to get you? Yeah. Oh, he wants to play. That's what he wants. Right in the pole. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for everybody to subscribe. We hit 7K. He is a handsome guy. Yes. Sounds good. Awesome new stereo. Storm, what's up? You got locked out of your old account. Nice. Well, I'm glad you found your way back. Thank you, guys. So we hit 7,000 subs. Can't thank you enough. I'll be on tomorrow. I will see you then. Thank you at Hayabusa. Thank you, guys. Audrey, actually, let's do the top fans. I guess we'll do that. Sorry, we always forget. Thomas, then Audrey, then Hello Random. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's what it says. So, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Yes, absolutely. Hello Random. Hope everyone has a good one as well. Thank you. I will catch back with you guys tomorrow. Until then, be well, be safe. I don't know. Drive it like you stole it, whatever. Peace.